What up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, I've come to this little, I don't know, it's like a back road. You can see it up here, to find somewhere quiet to do the video. And the beach is just behind me, so I'm going to find somewhere down on the beach to sit. But I just wanted to show you the area, so I'm going to spin the camera around quickly for you. Okay, so where I am is on this little back road. Okay, I'm just going to walk up to these buildings. These are all abandoned, these little buildings here in front of us. But the scene around you is stunning. You've got loads of different sort of palm trees. It does look like a bit of a bog here. A bit of a swampy thing there. And probably the same on this side. Because the ocean's there, it probably does flood a little bit when the tide's all the way in. Don't really know, but you can see the waters here. Beautiful trees. Yeah, I say these look like old cattle sheds where they put cattle into milk and stuff like that. But this is just a private little road. It's not really, I don't know if it's public or not. It must be public, but there's nothing really down here. I'm not going to venture too far because this is Thailand and this is snake country. So we have cobras here, we have Malaysian pit vipers. So you really do have to be careful where you walk, especially when there's long grass and stuff about. So yeah, I'll be sticking to the tracks at the moment. But I'm going to head down to the beach. Down here though, there's some sort of generator going, it's making a noise, so we're going to walk past that, head to the beach and try and find somewhere where that drones out, so I can't hear it in the video. But you will hear it as we walk past. It's stunning here. The beach is right in front of you, just behind them trees in the front. Onang is sort of that way, behind here, behind the mountains. This is Ao Namao. To the right of where we are is Joy Beach, and then to the left of that is where we went last time for the last video. And now we're to the left of that place, up a little bit further onto this little track. My friend Guillaume showed me this place. We come here once when he done some drone footage, and he brought me down here. So it is pretty stunning. But we're going to hit the beach, see what that's like. This grey little hut thing is where the generator is. It's making power for somebody behind us because the leads run backwards. But anyway, we're going to walk past that. Park my bike in the shade. Sorry about the generator. So I park my bike here so it's not too hot. It's dirty as hell. So we'll come back to that. You've got a few ways to get to the beach, that way or this way. We're going to go this way. Hopefully there's somewhere I can sit down, put the camera down and relax for a minute. I'm going to fall down. Oh, woody. Okay. And there be the ocean. Or the sea, shall we say. Maybe I can find somewhere to sit. Over there would be nice. Somewhere here maybe. Let's have a quick look around. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of Joy Beach, the other far end of Joy Beach. Joy Beach bar and the other bar are way down the other end of that beach. I'd say Onang is behind here. The other side of this bit here will be Riley. Oops, sorry. This bit here will be Riley and Tonsai and places like that, and then it will go around behind the big rock into Onang. I say we've come to Ao Namao. There's a tree here. I might try and sit on this tree back there and get a little seat. Just bear with me. So what happened next? At this point, I've been in Thailand probably about 1.5 to 2 years at this point. I become a diver. I was a dive master around 4 or 6 months after I got here. So I've been in the job now probably 1.5 to 2 years. So I was pretty confident diving, taking people out. I was only a dive master. I had my house. I'd come down to in the other video, gone through 4 or 5 different houses before I found the one that I'm in now. I'm still in. I really love the place. It's really great for the cat. It's very quiet and peaceful. And it's just what I need. I don't need anything bigger or more fancy. So
I found the perfect house for me and for Pepper. Like I say, the work was good. I had a full-time job. At this point I was working for Kontiki, I think. Been there full-time for quite a while. So pretty much diving every day. High season 3 or 4 times to PB each week. Low season we're doing local islands. So work was really good. I was working every day. I had a really nice house. But because I've been here at this point, like say about 2 years, I thought it was about time that I went to learn some time, to learn the language a little bit. I thought I've been here long enough now. I'm planning to stay. Now is the time to get on and basically learn a little bit. So also at the point I needed a visa. So I went to a place called Alang Kong School in Onang. They were offering student visas for a year when you learn Thai. So I was like 2 birds, 1 stone. So I signed up to this Thai. I knew basic hello, goodbye, you know what I mean, thank you, things like that. But and then I don't know, a few days, a week later, when I started, sat in the classroom. It was a public class, so there's 4, 5, 6 people in there, maybe more, less. But then I was told we had a teacher called Crew Mint. Crew means teacher in Thai, so Crew Mint was teacher Mint. Okay. But when she walked in, I was like, she was stunning. She looked stunning. She dressed really nice, not like in a flaunting way, but in a smart way. Wow, I'll tell you that she looked really good. I was quite blown away, to be honest, and she seemed down to earth as well, because like she's a teacher, but she teaches foreign people, so she has to sort of know quite a lot about different languages, places people come from. So she was quite fun as a teacher, and I admit there was a little bit of flirting from me. But anyway, fast forward a little bit, and she gave me her number, and finally, because it's not easy to get for a Thai woman to get their number or get with them. It's not an easy process. If you want a good woman, you can go to the bar and you can buy a woman for the night, easy, anytime. But if you want a good Thai woman, then it's going to take you a bit more longer and a bit more hard work. So I finally got the phone number. So we started texting and talking for a little while, and then I asked her out. I think we went to Cafe 8.8 was our first date, I think. I remember, she'd probably tell me, I don't know, but I think it pretty much was. We just went for coffee and chat, basically. It was good. It was a good date. It's a long time ago now. I say I've been with her nearly, 9 years, at least 9 years. So we're still together now. So it was a good decision on my part. So meeting her was a massive changing point for me. At this point, I like to say I've been in 1 or 2 years in the country. I hadn't had a girlfriend at this point, being there. I had a few situationships and that, but meeting her really changed things for me. I settled down. I didn't really go to the bars and that anyway. I met a few of them bar girls, other places, but I never really was one for going to the bars. I don't drink alcohol. Well, every now and then, New Year's, birthdays, friend's birthday, I'll have a drink, but I don't drink generally. I do smoke, just how it is, but I don't really drink, so it does save me a lot of money. And what's the point of going to a bar if you don't drink and you're just going to buy other people drinks? It's not really my thing. I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for the ladies and just to go and spend all my money and get laid every day. You can do that if you've got the money, go and crack on, there's plenty. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of women out there who are on that sort of job. But my advice, if you're coming here for a holiday, use the women in the soys. But if you're coming here long term to live, try and find yourself a good woman, one that doesn't work in a bar, that's got a good job, or is a nice woman that doesn't go out with loads of other guys. It's just going to be for you. They're the sort of women that you want. And like I say, it took me 2 years to find one, and I got quite lucky, to be honest, because my one is pretty good, and I wouldn't be with her otherwise. But don't just rush over here and come and find the first bar girl you see which is attractive, you sleep with for 2,000-3,000 baht or whatever, and then think that she's going to be the one for you. Don't be that sort of guy. Okay, think, okay, your money's for you, it's got to last. You don't need to go out spending it on brasses and women, things like that. Put it away, you know what I mean? The woman will come when you're not looking for it, and you're just talking, you're going to the store and you'll bump into someone, she'll knock the beans out your hand or something. That's how you'll meet someone, more naturally. But don't come here and fall in love with a bar girl, guys. It's not the thing. It's really going to fuck you up in the long run. By now, my mood has already changed, my demeanour, the way I look at life, the way I am, more chilled, less stress. I say less stress, it's pretty much all gone. I don't have much stress these days. I stress when I'm at work a little bit with customers, under my breath of course, and with the missus sometimes, but nothing major can't be fixed. So I don't try not to stress about things anymore, and it's made me more peaceful as well inside. I feel better in the world, you know what I mean? I'm more connected to everything. I changed in that way, but to be honest, it was a big changing point in my life. At that point, I remember sitting on the beach one day and I was just thinking, right, I've got a house, I've got a good job, I've now got a lovely woman. That's like, the cat's healthy, she has everything she needs. I just felt life had changed for me. My whole job back home, where I was, what I was doing, was completely different to what I do now. The only thing, like you say, you do have days that you miss. I miss my family, I miss my friends, my boys especially. Mark, Phoenix, Dave, Buckle, even Thomas. Good friends that will stay with you for a lifetime, even if you're across the other side of the world. You know what I mean? I do miss hanging out with these guys. I do. But my path led me here. I was always meant to come here at some point. This is where life took me. Them boys I just mentioned will be friends for life, whether I'm there or not. I'm going to hopefully head back soon and say hello to everyone, but I'm probably, with all my heart, going to say I'd never live in England again. Seeing some of the world in Southeast Asia and how things are so different to the Western world in Asia, I just prefer the way Asians do it. Their cultures, their scenery, the way they look after things. England's horrible. It's got shit weather. There's rubbish everywhere. The laws all change. It's going crazy. The prices. Someone told me the price of a loaf of bread the other day. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, what the? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's gone in 10 years since I've left. I don't think I could afford to go back to England. If you don't have a job or somewhere to live when you go back there, and the way things are prices are, I couldn't afford to live there anymore. If I ever had to leave Thailand, I'd probably go to Vietnam. Vietnam is beautiful as well. It's a lovely country and it's just as cheap, if not cheaper, than Thailand. So I'd probably end up going to Vietnam, if anywhere, or Malaysia, because Kuala Lumpur there's quite a few good jobs as well. So I probably wouldn't go back to England if I had to leave Thailand. But don't get me wrong, I'm not planning to leave Thailand anytime soon. I have a work permit that I can renew every single year, for as long as I have the job, and this is all I need. So my visa's always covered, so I'm never going to be in trouble with immigration. You do have to do 90-day reports, you have to go to immigration every 3 months and basically do a report saying that you're still here, you're still at the same address, you haven't gone anywhere, blah blah blah. It takes 20 minutes or whatever, and then you're done. So everybody has to do this. For mine, I just sort of do it at the same time with my work permit. I have to go every 3 months for that anyway, so at the same time I do the work permit, all that gets done, so I don't have to do separate times for that. I can do it all at the same time. So she was the change I've been waiting for. When I got the new woman, when I met her, everything changed for me. I was more happier in myself. Like I said, I had work, had a good home. I just felt like I belonged here. This is where I was meant to be at that time, and I was meant to be with this woman. And 9 years and a bit says I'm still meant to be with this woman. So I don't know how long it will go on for, but it is what it is. But at the moment we are all good, and she is busy with her school, and I am busy diving. Well, not right now, it's low season. The only bad thing about Thailand, it is pretty seasonal, so there are 3 or 4, 5 months in the year that there won't be many customers. So you really need to make as much money as you can in the high season, so you have something in the bank to live off for the few months while there's no work. That's how it works here, and that's pretty much what you have to do. I had no more stress of wondering whether it was the right choice. Was this journey going to go somewhere, or was it going to just end after I learnt to dive and then just go home with a certificate? Had no idea, but she helped, and after I met her, I was happier. I had good friends. I went to the bar, had things to do in the evening, I had a nice house. Life was good for me. And to saying that though, because I've been in the same town since I've got here. I come straight to Onang, and I've been here ever since. The whole 11 years I've lived in this town. I've been in the house that I'm in now 9 and a bit, if not 10 years of that 11 years. So the same house pretty much all the whole time. And I've been with my woman now nearly 9 and a bit years as well. So same time as the house really. So same place, same house, same woman, 10 plus years. And I don't regret one bit of it. I love my house, I love my woman, and I love my job. So I don't intend on quitting or going home anytime. My life is here now. My woman is here. My cat is here. I will visit England, but it's very expensive just to go back for a week or so on flights. Really expensive, and I have a cat to think about as well. So I am planning it, but money is the thing. And like I say, most of the money I save I have to use in low season like now to live off while there's no work. My boss did text me yesterday or the day before and said I'm next on the roster, plus there's more work coming up. So hoping it starts to get busier soon, which will really help me out, because not working in low. If you can work in low season, you're good. But my job, the diving bit, is a bit seasonal. It's tourist based. So if there's no tourists here, then no one wants to go diving. So, and there's probably 6, 7, 8 companies in town, so you're all fighting for competition as well. So in high season there's enough for everybody every day, but at the moment it's just drips and drabs what you can get in your company. But I understand that. I work for a Thai company, and they have a manager, they have his son that works there, they're both Thai. They have Piwat and Pihai. Piwat, Pihai are every now and then people, if they're busy, all high season they'll work, and then me as well. So I'm on a list of like 5 people, so we have to rotate, and the manager and his boy will get most of it. So I get what I can from there, and the rest of it I have to use out of the bank until start getting paid again. What else is there? Yeah, just a message that if you're sitting there at home now on your sofa watching TV and watching my video, thinking about coming to Thailand or moving completely to Thailand, will it change your life? Hell yeah, it will. For the better, money wise, yes. If you could find a good woman, yes. In every way, yes. More peaceful, less stress, no drive-bys in America, all the lot of states, all that shit gone. It's a lot safer. So 100% the changes are good for me personally. I can't say you're going to come here and have the best experience like me and find the perfect woman and get a great job and all the rest of it. Don't forget, if you're retiring, you come here at a later age, after 50, you can't work unless you get a special work permit. But you will be coming here as a retirement, living off your pension or social security or whatever you have from 401k or whatever they're called over there. So you will be using this money to live on. So long as that, what you get each month is going to pay for what you want here each month, you should be okay. If you have more than one pension or life savings and other stuff, then get your ass over it. Get away from the rat race. Come and sit on the beach. You probably hear the waves in the background. So my advice, guys, is to take that leap and go for it. I didn't know. I was worried for years about, did I make the right choice? But you will find your way, depending on the reasons you come here. If you come here for good reasons and good intentions and a good heart to make it work, then it will work for you, okay? But if you come here with loads of money to splash it out the wall with women and start arguing and fighting and drinking all night, every night, then it's more of a holiday for you guys, okay? It's not a long-term thing. You're not going to be drinking every night, going out bars and sleeping with women if you're paying rent and water and electric and all the other stuff that you've got to use to live on. Tea bags, milk, sugar, all the coffee, cat food, whatever you've got, you know what I mean, dog food, you've got a dog, you need all that first. So if you're not willing to do that lot first and pay that before you go drinking, then it's a holiday for you guys, it's not living here. If you want to live here, you need to plan to live here, plan to pay bills, do things cheaply, get cheap water, you know what I mean, only use aircon when you have to, use fans instead of aircon, the things that you do to be able to live here long term, rather than just come here 1, 2, 3 months, blow everything and then go again. So depending on what sort of person you are, plan accordingly. You will miss some things. It will feel completely weird for the first few months, 6 months, but things will change for you. You'll meet new people, you'll start to settle in, you'll change, I guarantee it. And if you don't like the changes, you can always go back home, but if you do, it just makes you want to stay longer. So guys, it's completely how you look at life, how you want to be from now on and for the rest of your days, how you want to live. If you want to live in America or Canada or Australia, wherever you guys are from, your area, or you want to come to a place like this which is cheaper, it looks nicer, it's safer, it's very hard to compare your country to this country because it's stunning, and until you come and visit it for yourself, it makes it even better when you get here because it looks better than when it does on the postcard, and it makes you feel better as well, which is huge. So guys, I'm going to leave this video right here. Like I say guys, it's up to you what sort of person you are, to whether you come here long term or 3 to 6 months a year, depending on how you want to be, how you want to spend your money. But if you are coming, please hit me up guys, tell me that you're coming in, especially if you're coming to this area. Maybe we can meet up, have a beer and a chat, say hi, or if you need any help getting ready to come over or stuff when you get here, please leave a comment on the video and I will read the comments and get back to you with any help that I can. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I am nearly at 250 subscribers. First one is 500, next one is 1,000. I want to go all the way to 100,000 to 1 million. When we get to 1 million, I will be completely happy, but my first milestone coming up. So please keep helping me out with this. Spread the love, spread the kindness, and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything, and I will really appreciate you. If you don't like the videos in the future, you could just swipe past it, but subscription always really does help me out. And like the video, guys, if you can press that little like button, would really help. Guys, have a great day. I'm going to pack up here on the beach, head back on the bike to home, and go and have a cup of tea. I love you all, and see you all very soon in the next one.